Okay, there we are. Trying to see how I can. I hope it don't flip on me. Hello and welcome to Butterrollboutique. I am Doretha. Today I am coming in late because I usually do my live at 10 o'clock on Wednesdays, but I had a doctor's appointment this morning. Appointment. I said appointment. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so that changed things around for me. Bridget, can you turn the TV down a little bit for me, please? Okay. So I'm just trying to get my everything together so that trying to get uh, my camera together. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get my camera together so I can read my chat. I didn't do a picture this morning. I just decided to come on in and work with what I have. Hi Lisa. Hi Shatika. How are you? I'm glad that you can come in. This is a pop-up live because my scheduled live is, I had to go to the doctor this morning, so I didn't get a chance to come live at 10. So I don't have anything special planned for today, but I just know that I wanted to continue with my live, and I'm just going to show you some things that I've been working on the best that I could. I know this desk looks really, really junky right now, but that's just the way it is right now. That's just the way it is. Hey, Brenda. How are you? Good afternoon. Yes, I probably said good morning, didn't I? It's good afternoon. But I just wanted to, I had these pieces here that was left over. I was putting them in this book right here. And I made this book using an old book. So I gutted it, put one signature in it. I used a masterboard to cover the outside of it. I used pattern paper to cover the inside. So that worked out really nice. It worked out nicely. Yeah, and so then I found this piece of fabric, and I used whatever I have. This is not all beacon in here, but whatever it is in here, I used it to put down this fabric, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. It stuck down real good, really well. So then I started making a collage to go on top of this book. Now, I don't know what this book is for. I don't know if it's gonna be, I think I had a vintage feel in mind when I started looking for papers, but I'm basically using the papers that I have. The lady on YouTube that colors this paper like that, I want to say her name is Jackie, but I'm not quite sure. Here's an upside down. Do I have the book upside down, or is this page just upside down? I think I may have the book upside down. Goes this way. I don't know. If you see an upside down page in your book, just know that it's my signature look. It is my signature look. Hey, Meatball. How you doing, Meatball? I'm glad you were able to come in and catch me. Um, I don't know what the girl was doing at this point when she was sewing the signature in, because I do see several upside down. But look at these gorgeous. Forget about the upside down pages. Look at these gorgeous colors. These pages I bought from the young lady on YouTube. And I made this one myself. These are from her stash. This is from my stash. Her stash. That's mine. I put in some envelopes. See, so this book has a very good foundation, whether it's going to be a vintage book or whatever. I think this is the actual way it's supposed to go. I don't know. But yeah, I really like this book. I like the way that it's turning out. So I was going to put this collage on top of it to kind of match. I had a signature line hanging out of here to put beads on, but I decided to cover that up and make a separate tassel for it. I decided to do that. So what I have right here is I have one piece of cardstock, black cardstock. Then I have another piece of this fabric. I got that from Cindy, I believe. I'm just gonna corner it a little bit. Then I have a piece of this fabric that I've been using for the longest. I'm trying to use it up, but it's so much of it. It was a whole sheet. Okay, and it was dyed and bleached and some more stuff. And then I have this piece of burlap that I was going to put on top right there. And now I just need to find an image to go on it. I think that'll be really cute on top of this, especially if it's going to be a vintage book or, yeah, I think that's the look I was going for. So I think that's really cute. And then we'll find a main image to go right there on top. I decided not to put any lace on it. I could put some lace on it. If I find some, let me see. Do I have any lace? I got some more burlap, and I do have these lacy things that I made. I could add them. Add a piece of that on there. Yeah, I could add that on there. See if I can find a bigger one. This one got some orange thread going down through it. So let's cut a piece of this one and put it on there. And then maybe some buttons. Just make it real meaty. Make it real meaty. Hi, Anna. How are you? Hi, Angie. All right, all right. Everybody's speaking to everybody. This is going to be one of those kind of laid back, pop-up, impromptu type videos because I'm really just crafting a little bit. I had to go to the doctor earlier and I didn't get a chance to just do my live. I didn't have anything planned anyway, but still I didn't get a chance to come in here and do my scheduled live show. I think I had planned to do a little crocheting, to tell you the truth. But we're going to work on this book right here, and then I'm going to show you some crochet that I did. Let me put the corners on here. It's kind of hard to punch these corners, so that's why I use both hands, as not to aggravate any type of pain that's hiding deep down somewhere. Let me take this off of here. Okay. I don't need to bump anything, because if I bump something, I know you all are going to flip upside down. Okay, so I'm going to put this piece down first. And I want it to go straight. I would like a piece of, see, I got all of that music sheet paper down there, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna try to use some more of this, whatever it was I found in this beacon bottle. Oh, if it'll come out. I'm gonna use it's some beacon mixed with something else. I don't quite know what it is, but it did a great job of gluing down that fabric earlier. So I know it's gonna be a wonderful experience right here with gluing down these paper pieces. I already know. I already know. Okay, if I can get it to come out. Yeah. I knew that was you, Angela. I don't know how I knew. I knew that was you. it just, that new channel name just had your vibe. What you do? Get you another channel going? Did you get another channel going on us? Yeah, yeah. I'm just basically crafting. I went to the doctor, and like I said, it was just for one of those 3-month follow-up things that they have to do when you're taking certain types of medicines and things. They want to check up on you every 3 months. Oh, they won't give you your refills. So that's what I had going on this morning. You just changed the name. I thought about changing my name several times, but I'm like, what would I be other than Butterroll? Maybe I'll call myself Butter Biscuit. Or what else? What else could I change it? I want to keep the butter part, but what else could I change my name to? If I kept the butter part. Butter Biscuits. Becca is always getting on to me because she said she is just so disappointed that I don't make butter rolls. She tickled me. She always talk about how disappointed she is because when she found out that I didn't make butter rolls. Oh my goodness. I can't even cook, okay? I can make simple things, make my daughter some muffins, heat it up in the toaster, stuff like that. How can you go and have a house full of children and you don't know how to cook? Well, little kids will eat anything. I mean, not that I fed them anything, but it doesn't have to have a certain, you know, flavors and all this kind of stuff on it when you're dealing with the young ones. When you're dealing with the young ones, they'll eat it. They think their mom's the best cook in the world. They've even gone back as adults and asked me how I made certain things. I had to really dig and think. How did I make that? I had to really try to figure out which time. Because, it's like I don't use the same recipe all the time. It's going to be a little different. So which time did I make it that you're talking about? He said, you don't make meatballs. I know that. See? You feel me. See, we got kindred spirit. You don't make meatballs, and I don't make butter rolls. I like the way this, there's a paper clip in there. Not a paper clip, a staple. I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm not gonna wrestle with it and try to get it out. I'm gonna leave it right there. This is, whatever this mixture is, it sticks well, but it takes a minute. You have to make sure it gets good and wet. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt this one a little bit to the left, you know, kind of stagger them. This is my favorite glue right here. It really is my favorite one. I got this little nozzle from the dollar store. I wish I had gotten all they had, because I don't know, it doesn't feel very sturdy. However, it does not clog up because the top just twists right on there, and I don't have to worry about losing a little pin using this. So yeah, I guess everything has its perks, but I like the little nozzle that I found at the dollar store, and I do regret not getting all they had. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not, and I wasn't willing to risk spending $1. What do you think about that? Okay, I'll put that down. I like the layers, but I think this was supposed to go underneath there, and then that polka dot go on top. This supposed to go next. Yeah, that goes next. And then this goes on top. And then we'll find a cute image, a girl or whatever the book is going to be about, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This girl make up her mind which one of these glues she want to use. I can't. That's what makes it so fun. I don't have to choose. I don't have to decide on one. I could use them all. I could just use them all. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, Grandma Lynn. Oh, Grandma Lynn is. There she is. Hi, hello, and blessings to you. So glad to have you in the chat today. I'm just sitting here kind of playing around with a book that I put together. It's so much fun. I have so much fun sewing in signatures. I'm even getting better at it to the point where, well, I don't know. I'm getting better at it to the point where I don't make as many mistakes with gluing pages upside down as I used to. I can't say all of them. I don't have upside down pages in it because clearly you've seen that I do. I do have upside down pages sometimes, but I don't make as many mistakes as I used to with it. Okay. I think that's going to have to dry for a minute, and while that's drying, it may not dry until tomorrow, but when it does dry, that glue is going to stick very well whenever it does, whenever it dries. And then I wanted to add this piece on here. I wanted to add this piece. What do you think about that? Put a little piece of that on the side. I like the layers. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. And it does have an orange piece of thread going down through it. And I'm going to put it right there. Come on out. I have been having trouble finding a real good movie to watch on Netflix and or Prime. I just haven't been. I don't know if I'm just not interested, or I love watching movies. Bridget and I, we watch movies all the time. But I just haven't found anything that was interested. I don't know if it's because of me, or is it the fact that they just don't have anything going on? I don't know. Oh, yes, I like that on there. This color on a book just, I like that coffee dyed look, that aged look. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that is cute. Now all I need is an image there. See, this cap has it has the pen inside of it, and the only issue is just lining it up so it'll sink down in this thing here. That could be challenging, but not really. And you just screw it on there from the Dollar Tree. Of course, it wasn't one beside my house. The one beside my house don't have anything worth even coming on here sharing. Okay. All right. So we got that. And that's the way the book looks. Isn't it gorgeous? I think it's lovely. And then the pages on the inside, I don't know what, it hasn't told me what it wanted to be. I heard somebody say, let the pages tell you what it wants to be. And it make decorating much easier. But it hasn't said anything to me yet. Say what? Say what? No, she's not speaking right now. So we'll just put her over here to the side and let her dry. And we'll come back and work on her another day. And I have several others, but I don't want to bore you with all of those. Okay, maybe a couple. Now this is what I have been working on for Christmas. And I got bored with doing this. But look, I was making little red snowflakes. And when I got them crocheted, I was like, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. It looks like just a little doily. And I said, wouldn't that be cute? On top of a package or a book. Oh, I thought that would be really cute. So I went and made others. I said, well, I'm not going to make it that big. So I made the others a little smaller. That's the only really big one I got. And then here's another. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it looks vintage to you. It does to me too. I thought that book looked very vintage, but I was like, I'm just gonna see what comes up, because I have to wait. I have to wait till my pieces come to me too. I have to wait until we get that mesh, till we get it together. Because I do have some of these girls that I got from Temu. I got these girls. I got a couple of rows of them sitting around doing, they look like college students right here. Young adults. I have this roll that could be incorporated. And then I have this one also of some Victorian looking ladies. I like the hats and the dresses. See that? Isn't that gorgeous? It has flowers to go with it and lipstick and other little pieces. That's all I have left of it. Just that one little strip. But I could, if I decided to make this out of a book like that, they could probably go together. No, she looked more modern. So this is a more a modern feel to it. But yeah, it's going to be probably something like that. Oh, and I do have another lady I wanted to show you all that I got from Temu. She's an elderly lady with gray hair, but she is jazzy. She is pretty. And I said, yes. Here's another one. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this little tiny one, number 5. Now that's small. That would make a cute little tag to go on a gift. Or it would make a beautiful Christmas ornament to go on the tree. Wouldn't it? I think so. I think so. Temu got a great sale going on, really? Oh, don't send me over there looking. I don't know how to behave when I go over there looking because everything, the prices are so low, and before you know it, you've been spent too much. So anyway, these are going to be some giveaways, and I think I'm not participating in any swaps. So this just may be a few of the Christmas cards, in lieu of Christmas cards, rather. I might send an ornament. You know, they could use it as an ornament or a tag. And I may make me a little tag and put on it, you know, and put my little name on it or whatever. So they'll know that I did these. But yeah, I had fun making these, and I do have some more. Um, Almost a whole skein of Karen Simply Soft, this red yarn, and I'm using this hook here. It's a Clover 3.5, a Clover 3.5. So yeah, that's what I made these with. So these will be going into some of my envelopes. I hope I get enough of them made. I have been so wishy-washy lately, which was one of the reasons why I needed to get on to the doctor too, because I've been having issues with anxiety. And so, you know, you have to try to beat that any way that you can. And with the help of Jesus, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. So, what's next? I wanted to share something that I haven't shown you. I don't think I've shown you this book at all. Don't let me stay on here over an hour now. Let me see. That's a great idea. Yes, I thought so. It just dropped down in my spirit. Yeah. Red snowflakes. They can go on your tree, or they can be decorations on your gifts. Okay, this one book, this is my glue book right here. And I have fun. I just haven't sat down and just glued in that book lately. And then this is a book that I have not shown you. I don't think I have, but it is a glue junk book. And I made this one specifically just to glue, just for the sake of gluing, just for the fun of gluing. Well, that's what this one other book that I want to share with you. And it is my, I keep it in here with my watercolor paints. This is the book I made to paint with Beth, or, you know, try to keep up with some of the pictures that she put up. So we're going to start with one I have never shown you, and that's this one. We'll start with this one today. This is a glue junk journal, and you can see I made it out of Aldi bags. And I just decorated the front of it. I haven't done anything to the back of it yet. I just, whatever I feel like gluing down that day, whether I take it out of my purse, which is mainly what I did with this one, just took pieces out of my purse and just glued them down just to get my nerves calm, you know. Or I painted in them. As you can see right here, I did some painting, and I did some gesso. I did some stamping. Oh, this is a napkin, actually. I don't know if I've shown this book before or not. Somebody sent me this piece with this girl here and these two beautiful paper clips, so I just clipped it right there. I don't know who made it for me. They sent that to me. These are napkins that I stamped on, and some paint. And oh, this is a receipts that I pulled out of my purse right here. That's what that is. I said, I got a bunch of receipts. Why let them go waste? Why let them go to waste? Here goes some other receipts. There go a Tops Barbecue. There's Ollie's. At the end of the month, all I had in my purse was receipts. Didn't have any money. All the money was gone. But I had plenty of receipts. So I just took the receipts and I glued them down. I painted around them or painted on them. Put napkins down on them. Over here. Let me see what store is this. That store is called Rosie's. Look at that. I like the big numbers on that one. This buy one, get one sandwich. 50% off. This is Walgreens. I put a little watercolor on top of this one. I don't know what that is. It's kind of faded. Maybe Kroger's or somewhere. There go Ross. Dress for Less. And there's something on Exeter Road where I used my credit card and I painted around. I just do it just not to, for any particular reason. Like my mom said, why do you do that? She asked me. She's like, why do you do that? Why do you like that and glue and paint and my mom to this day, she can't understand. She's 90 years old and she's not understanding that I just do it for the mere joy of it. I just do it because I like it. I said I like to do it. Just get your receipts and start putting them down. You could make a design or something out of them later. You could actually use them for masterboards, actually, if you want to tear your book up one day. But I'm probably going to put something on top of this layer. You know, once I finish, because I had a bunch of receipts today, I just put them to the side. It wasn't from today, but, you know, I just pulled them out of my purse. Because I have stuff in my purse that don't need to be in there. This is a piece of an envelope. I just flipped it onto that little short piece. That's a manufacturer's coupon right there. It says that I could save up to $5.99 on any one Lance product. And it's expired, so I went ahead and put it down. It was just hanging around in my purse. Oh, here's a paper bag that I put in here. Somebody sent me this paper bag and some Happy Mail, and I put it down on top of some music paper, looked like some napkin, and I can see underneath there is a layer of register receipts. Here goes some more stuff. Something from Hobby Lobby, from Walgreens. Here's some directions of how to put together a floor fan. You know, just a regular fan for the summertime. What is this? That's a piece of a recipe. This is from Walgreens. What did I buy from Hobby Lobby? Paper crafts. Woo! $57 worth that day. I must have been feeling rich. I was feeling rich that day. And so here's another page where I put layers down on top of some receipts, music sheets. This was a punch that I had, and it was actually somebody gave it to me. It came in something I bought. It was simply Christmas lights. It was just a line of Christmas lights, and that's what she has that looks like a headband over her head. This is what it was right here. Can you see that? It was just a line of Christmas lights. So I went back through, and for each line, I made a person and put eyes on them, nose, mouth, and put some of those funny eyes we have, those sticky eyes, and just made people out of them. I put a piece of map down. I see some vellum. I was drinking green tea. That was during my green tea season. um, and just different things. This is something, a definition of the word home, a place of residence, the social unit formed by a family living together, a place of origin. And then, of course, I got the map. I got this cat down here doing some homework. And over here, I have a quote from James 2:17. In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Piece of lace on the side. I was cutting up, wasn't I? You usually have receipts. Well, when you have receipts, just get them. I mean, if you like doing stuff like this, there's something that says non-machinable. There's something that says, hi, Doretha. Down here it says for Doretha Butterroll from Lord Beth. Um, Over here, non-machinable. Napkins, birds, little bits for fun. That one somebody sent me said, hi, friend. Thanks for trading. So I just put down and made a little masterboard out of that. This is a pocket right here, and it has a stamp in it. That stamp look like it's a good stamp. No, it has something on it. Okay, so that's one of those butterfly stamps that Beth had been telling us about that we could use to mail our letters with. Every time I go, they offer me some flowers. I went to the post office today. Oh, Angela, I went to the post office today, so I'll be sending you a copy of that receipt, uh, letting you know, in case you needed to track it or whatever. You already got your books? Yeah, just grab one and go to work. This one, like I said, I made it out of Aldi bags. I just sewed them together like, oh, that's a Burger King bag right there. Oh, that's an Amazon bag. I thought it was all Aldi. That's Amazon, Burger King. That's just a piece of, somebody gave me that bag right there in Happy Mail. The bottom parts of the Aldi bag. Oh, okay. So I kind of made this out of different bags that I had. There's a Starbucks bag. Oh. Bye-bye plastic. That's Aldi. Okay. So yeah, that's another page that I made. Then I showed you this one. And then here's another one right here. I had pieces of a plastic bag. I cut that out, the heart out of it, and put it down. This is a napkin that I Spy Queen gave me. I think she gave me that money there too, and maybe the napkins too. Yeah, because here's a note from Anitra right here. So she must have given me all of this that's on here. On that page, I made a Happy Meal page out of it. Yeah, you just get different bags, and that's all. I got these pages, that I have left to work in. And all I used was a 3-hole pamphlet stitch because that's all I know how to make. A 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Where's the middle of it? I don't know. Is this it? No, I don't know. But anyway, these are some pages that I was going to put down in here because I got these. These were um, printables that I got from Ink and Page. She's always giving these free um, printables away every month. I think she does it so often. Sometimes I don't even check to get the free ones now, but sometimes I do. So whenever I print those off, I printed all these off, and I said, I could put them down in here in one of these glue books. Okay, so that's one glue book that I have so much fun in this one because it's just free. I'm just free to do whatever I want. uh, the five, what is the five? What is the five? You want to learn the five? What is that? I think I know what you're talking. Oh, sorry. I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know why I just bumped it. Are you okay up there now? Are you dizzy? Okay. Let me show you this one real quick. You've already seen this one. I just added some stuff to it. Did I show you this one the last time? I think I did. I think I did show you this one last time. So I shared this one. This is a fall page that I got from, I got Margaret's name on here. Margaret Lovinger sent me all these pieces, napkins and little tidbits. And over here was one of my Paris pages. I never did finish it doing what I wanted to do with that because I haven't found the piece I wanted. And then here's some other pieces that I have to, that's waiting to be glued in. Aren't they cute? They are so modelly. Modelly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Girl, I had forgot what I... Yes, me too. I want to learn how to do the 5-hole pamper stitch. I think Beth showed us how to do it on her channel. You just have to go back through, the videos to find that particular one. Here's some other things that I got out that I need to glue down that I cut out of a magazine. That's Serena. And a purse. There go another purse. I used to be real crazy about purses and shoes. There's a beautiful piece of jewelry. And here's some cute little kitten heels. That's the only kind I can wear now, kitten heels. I thought this was interesting. This is a pile of clothing that came out of a National Geographic magazine. It's just a waste. It was just showing how we waste so many things here on this earth. And these are all those clothes, 2/3 of everything we take from the earth is wasted. All those natural resources that we use to make the clothes and the thread and all this kind of stuff. And then it just gets piled up and thrown in a dump somewhere. Which, if it was producing oil or something like that, it wouldn't be such a major issue. As a matter of fact, it would be something wonderful. But I don't know. I thought this picture was interesting. I love all the colors. So I got that. Hey, Izzy Pop. How are you? Welcome. I'm just showing one of my glue books, a couple of my glue books where I have been gluing things down just for fun. This is a cafe. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the color. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I was really into that reverse collaging with this particular book, because that's how I started it off, doing reverse collaging, adding people into pages, you know, make them look like they are supposed to be in that place. Here are some, this is just a black page that I gessoed with black gesso, getting it ready. That keeps it from warping so much if I decided to paint or use wet glue or something like that. That's why I like using gesso. Okay, so I'm gonna stop showing that one, and I'm gonna show you this last book, and then we'll be through for the day. Let me put everything, try to put it back where I got it from without making a mess. Okay, here's the last book that I've been working in. It's also a paper bag book that I made to do specifically for painting and with Beth on Tuesday nights when she do her paint along. I made this book out of Aldi bag, and I covered it with fabric. You can see the glue came through on this. I don't know why, but it did. I collaged the front of it with some painty papers and a big, beautiful heart that came from Margaret Lovinger's package. And I put some lace on the back. And these are the pictures that I have been drawing from. And, you know, like Beth said, the more you draw, the better you get. So I gessoed the pages. Then I colored them with watercolor. And then I stenciled for a background. And then I drew whatever picture it was that I, you know, I wanted to draw, or I drew what she was drawing that night. One of her pictures, if not that night, from another night. That was a mouthful, I know. I know. But this is the book, and these are some pages that I did. This one was, I think, Halloween. I'm thinking this one was a roll of chicken. Yeah, Beth roll of chicken. That was a paint along. This was a paint along. This was, I don't know. I just painted, looked like a moonlit starry, I mean not a starry night, but a looking picture of a tree. And then this is the last one that I did with the rolling Indian. And so I just have all these pages. This was been gessoed, and I painted the with watercolor for a background. Now all I have to do is come back with a stencil and stencil it. And then with this picture, I drew it on book pages and then cut it out, because I have a book that I also be painting and stuff in, a regular book. So I cut it out and put it in here. This is gesso. Everything else in here is gesso. And I just put it down because I was trying to get rid of the Aldi symbol that was on each page. That's the only reason why I went ahead of myself. See, all the pages had this on it. And I was just getting it off with the gesso. Yeah, so, and that's the back. One of my painting papers is the inside back. So that is this book. I use this spatula to spread gesso and glue. And this is the type of watercolor. I got a few markers in there, but this is the type of watercolor that I'm using. And I found this watercolor at I don't know what it's called, but I found it in a bin store. And it had pictures to come. It came with a book, pictures showing you how to mix the colors to make them lighter or darker. But I just slap around in the paint, you know, and have fun with it. So I don't get too technical with that. And I do have some real cheap brushes that I use and that I keep in here as well. And this is easier in this little pouch to take, you know, to the living room or to the dining room table or just to stay in here. And I take me a bottle of water. These are some markers that I use. I have the brown and the green, the blue, and the black that I keep in here. White don't usually work too well for me. I haven't found a white that works well. I guess if I had maybe a gel pen, but so far I just haven't found any that works that well for me. Let me see. You got your Santa suit on, Izzy? Oh, yeah. All right. I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Angie. Hey, Shima. Enjoyed you the other day. I'm thinking about Shima. I'm thinking about Jima. She's the advocate. I'm sorry, Shima. My mistake. Well, anyway, that's all that I have for today. I hope that you have enjoyed this little time with me. And I appreciate you coming and spend some time with me because I'm telling you, my nerves was getting bad. My nerves was getting real bad. So I'm glad that you came and spent some time with me this afternoon and just help me to calm down and just enjoy you. So with that being said, I want you to have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you around in these YouTube streets. All right. Be blessed. Bye-bye. I got to figure out how to turn it off now.